Hey there, you guys. Welcome to the Lily Pad Podcast. My name is April, and I am your host. So I'm going to tell you what happened to me at the market this morning. I had to go shopping, clearly. So this is the world we live in today, and I'm not going to go getting serious or anything, but we live in a COVID world right now where you have to protect yourself and others as best you possibly can. And I feel that I've been doing that. The problem with all of this situation is there are certain things that the human body, sorry, this could go in so many directions, but it's not going in any other direction other than something very basic and standard and simple, something that you can actually do in public. Well, these days you're afraid to. So I walk into the store and no word of a lie, not even 10 seconds in, I'm grabbing my carriage and I had to cough. I got like a little tickle in the back of the throat. It was one of those things where you couldn't just do, no, I kind of had to have a little cough attack. So I'm not that far into the store, and I literally stopped in my tracks, and I almost ran out of the store because I knew I really had to cough pretty hard, to the point I had to choke. It was just one of those fluke things that happens. It was like the day I was taking a final when I was in college. Now I'm sitting right in front of the teacher, next to the cutest guy in class, and my stomach decides to make that whole, digestive, what do they call it, peristalsis? The digestive noises, the gurgling noises. It's like when you're not supposed to make a noise, it just happens. So I wasn't embarrassed or humiliated that I had to cough. I was more concerned with the fact that I felt like I was doing something wrong. That's the part that I can't stand about this whole situation. People have to cough and they have to sneeze, and it's not COVID related, not all the time. You have people that have allergies, or in my case, like I said, it was just a little tickle and I had to take care of it. So when I didn't have enough time, I had to. I let it go. I coughed. I kind of partially choked. Hopefully not everybody looked at me, and if anybody was, I didn't look at anybody. I kind of just, stuck to my, pretending I was looking at a shelf. I was really trying not to look too obvious. I mean, other than the fact that I was choking to death. I was just hoping that I wasn't getting any dirty looks, but that's sad. It's like, why would I feel bad about coughing in a market? But anyway, that's my little rant and rave. It happened. So let me tell you what I was buying at the market, and I'm only going to go to a couple of items. I volunteer at a local community TV station. I have a boatload of fun. I've met some wonderful people, and it's just been a great experience as a whole. I have a cooking show, and this particular episode that we're taping this week is air fryer food. So I have 2 air fryers, and I borrowed 2 air fryers, and I'm doing some very yummy, delicious food. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you need to watch the show, and I'll post any updates on my page. So last night, the brilliant mind that I have, I said to myself, you may have some minutes that you aren't going to have anything to do because the air fryers are going to do most of it. And because everything is timed so, well, hopefully timed so perfectly, because nothing is perfect. So, but I have everything worked out that I have like a timeline. But there is going to be a moment within this show that I may have like 2 or 3 minutes to kill. Now, as we all know, I have no problem talking about pretty much anything and almost everything. So I decided to add an item. Now I'm going to tell you what this item is because it's so freaking good, I can't keep it from you. So I'm like, I have the 4 normal large size air fryers, and there is one already at the TV station. It's on the smaller side, and it belongs to one of the employees, and she said I could use it. So I Googled air fryer desserts. Well, one of the first things I saw was air fryer Oreos. Now, there are a few recipes out there, but I went to the easiest one, which is, and I'm going to tell you, You may have to get a pen and a paper for this one. And I'm going to go really slow. Oreo cookies. Crescent rolls. Air fryer. That's it. That's seriously it. I made a couple test runs, one for myself and my mother. I did it at 350 for 5 minutes. And some of the reading that I did, it said, do it till they're golden brown. You may have to flip here and there. Well, the 5 minutes at 350, it was all set. I didn't have to flip anything. But I didn't like it that dark, and I think that heat was too high. So I did the next batch of a few that I brought over to a friend's house because they love Oreos. So I did it at 320 for 5 minutes, and then I flipped them for 2. And I don't even think I cooked them that last 2 minutes. It was probably more like a minute and a half. But it would be fine for 2 minutes. Oh my God. Those things are delicious. They're sweet and very rich, but delicious. And I was a very bad girl because I had like 2.5 of them today. But that's okay. Once in a while, having your little cheat day is not a bad thing. I'm not on any said diet. I just do the intermittent fasting, which is I eat between certain times of the day, and that's it. So right now I'm fasting. I stopped eating at 6:30. I will not eat again until tomorrow at noontime. And I will tell you guys this. I have reached my 50-pound goal. My ultimate goal initially when I started this was 100 pounds, which I have a vlog, and I have not done much of anything in a while. It's the 100-pound vlog. I was doing a lot more videos over the summer when I was walking outside, and I was constantly posting pictures of my food, and I have completely slacked in any kind of updates. I did put one not too long ago. It was a couple weeks ago about, my weight loss accomplishments because it was my birthday at the end of September. So I was doing, I was waiting. So yeah, I'm, ooh, somebody else is following me on Instagram. Anyway, so I'm down. Actually, it's probably more like 53 pounds, but I'm going to stick to the 50 because that was like kind of a midday weigh-in when I did that. But I'm down. I'm halfway down my initial goal. And looking at myself now, I'm thinking I can lose probably even more than 100 pounds, honestly. So looking forward to seeing where I'm at the end of the year, too. So let's see. We are in the lovely, lovely season of fall. And if you've never seen New England's fall foliage, you should do so. Although right now it's probably a little late because I think everything is past its peak, but the colors are still lovely. The weather is perfect. It's kind of like spring where it's not too cold, it's not too warm. You could get away with a sweatshirt and shorts or a light t-shirt and jeans, No humidity. Although I'm going to say I would prefer the humidity mainly because I have eczema, I have dry skin, and when I was on vacation at the Dominican Republic last year, my skin glowed. There was no such thing as eczema when I walked around in a bowl of soup. It was that humid. It felt like it was in a bowl of soup. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great weekend. Email me what you've been doing, what your thoughts are on autumn. What are your favorite things to do this time of year? And email me, april@thelilypadpodcast.com or thelilypadpodcast@gmail.com. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling, oh. I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby, calling it wasted. your bottle, baby, calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby, calling it wasted love, wasted love.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so damn foolishly. You'd be the sweetest goodbye. Give me a heart trip exclusively. Take one step like the song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Inside your heart lies a pearl. Within the smoke, our dreams reveal. We're not a part of this world. I'd call you Venus, 'cause that's how I feel. Take one step like the song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. 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 Celestial bodies. Oh, oh.
All right, we're back on the Lily Pad podcast. My name is April, your host. Thank you for tuning in. Those of you who listen, tell your friends, tell everybody. So we are pretty much in the mid area of October. Midweek. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But my favorite holiday is coming up. Halloween, a.k.a. Samhain. It is a very, very big holiday for lots of people. It's a spiritual holiday for many, including myself. And it's a fun time of year. It is a fun time of year. And although this year is going to be slightly different because of COVID, but I think states and cities and towns are making their way to adapt to how they're going to do trick or treat. I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second there because I do believe I see a spider literally hanging off to the side here. He's just kind of chilling, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that little guy. He's teeny tiny, so he's probably fine. So let's see. Like I said, Halloween coming up October 31st. The veil is at its thinnest if you look at some of the history for this holiday, you would find it be very, very colorful. So I'm going to be doing a podcast, obviously, about Halloween and spirits and things like that. And I've reached out to a few of my friends and some family members, and hopefully I'm going to do multiple segments with people and just, what their thoughts on the holiday, some of their stories from when they were childhood, if they have any, what their theories are as far as their beliefs on the whole, spirit realm, if they believe in that, or if not. Some people don't. Some people do very much. I am a believer. Which will be very, very funny to hear some of these stories. And I don't want to say funny in like a funny ha-ha, just funny because everybody has a story to tell. And some of them are the kind that make you chuckle, and some are very serious. Some people get very scared. So in that respect, it's definitely not funny on any level for the people that get nervous with that kind of thing. But still. It's a fun Halloween holiday for the kids. A lot of the times, you get to get dressed up, you get to walk around, and you get to get boatload of candy. Now, I'm that person that if you come to my door, I'm going to literally give you a handful. I'm not going to give you 2. That's only a tease. I'm going to be like, here's 5. The parents will probably hate me, but they're not my kids. I'm horrible. So hopefully you guys have something planned for the holiday coming up. And if you have any stories you want to tell me, email me, april@thelilypadpodcast.com or thelilypadpodcast@gmail.com. And I'm just going to leave you with a few songs here and there. Oh, and if you want to talk to me on the Halloween episode, if you want to do a little segment with me, let me know. We'll get it set up. Because I'm not going to be posting this particular episode till obviously closer to the end of the month. So I'm putting it out there to anybody who's interested to see, what kind of response I get. So hopefully, I'll probably have at least 3 to 4, maybe even more than that, of people I'm talking to. So lately, and I always love, this has nothing to do with Halloween, but I always love philosophical quotes or things that, memes or quotes, phrases that make you think. And I saw this one on by Aristotle. And it's hitting home with me because it's it's making me think about some things that I'm involved with these days, because I am unemployed, still unemployed. But my mindset changed when I got laid off, and with this whole COVID thing, I'm going to say age has a role in it. I'm not 20 something years old. I'm almost a half a century, and I'm looking at, okay, I need to think differently, and I want to do something that's more meaningful with my life, something that's going to make me happy right down to my core. So I don't know about you guys, but as far as I'm concerned, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens when it's supposed to. You're always where you're supposed to be at any given time. This is my belief. I'm not imposing anything on anybody. I'm not saying that it's completely set in stone, but for me personally, it is set in stone because that's just how my whole life has been. Everything happens for that particular reason, and we have our choices, and all of our choices play a role in our destiny and our fate. And very recently, I've been working on one project that's going to be something that will allow me to be my own boss, which is huge for me. But that's a lot of planning, a lot of research, and a lot of time in front of my monitors. So, which aren't very good and healthy for your eyes all the time. So I try to give my eyes a break here and there. I won't be down in my little studio area every single day for 8 hours a day. I either limit how many hours I'm down here, or I take a day off here and there. But this kind of a project, you have to, stay motivated. I've also become recently reacquainted with somebody that I knew from some time ago who will be hopefully working closely with each other on some, creative endeavors. And like I said, everything happens when it is supposed to. And it brings me to this particular Aristotle quote. It says, "Those who know do. Those that understand teach." So I'm thinking about this, and I'm looking at this, and I'm saying, okay, everybody out there, You all have something that you're really good at, or something that you really, truly understand front and back with your eyes closed. And sometimes you have the opportunity to teach somebody something completely new or to enhance something that they already know. For me personally, this person that I have become reacquainted with is going to help enhance something that I've already been very well acquainted with over the years, something I have been wanting to complete for some time. But again, I always said there was always a reason why I haven't, completed this particular project, because it wasn't time. So I saw this, I thought of it, and I'm saying to you guys out there, if you find that you run into a person that maybe expresses an interest in something you're doing or whatnot, or you see somebody struggling with something that you are very comfortable with as far as knowledge and understanding, when you share knowledge with a person, it's worth more than gold. And I'll even give you another point that I'll prove here. My intermittent fasting world, or life, I should say. Well, intermittent fasting is, for me, it's like it's created a new world for me, so to speak. One of my friends on Facebook, I went to high school with her, and I think I've mentioned this before. She posted something about how she had shed a lot of weight, and I was like, oh, well, what's your trick? And she told me about intermittent fasting, and she explained it to me. She told me the different things about it, a lot of different things about it. She sent me a couple of links, and I furthered my knowledge by doing some reading on it. Well, she educated me on something that I knew nothing about. And it's because of that I am 50 pounds lighter. I can't even explain to you guys how much that means to me. Like, pretty much, I feel like she is one of the reasons why my life has been saved. Shout out to you, Jeanette. I will always be grateful for your support and all of the information you provided to me, because honestly, had I not seen your post, had I not asked you about it, I would still be in a really big problem, So I'll tell you, I started this lifestyle back in June, and it's only October. So June 14th, we're looking at June, July, August, September. This is my 4th month. October 14th, I'm down 50 pounds. I can walk 2 miles outside without getting a leg cramp. Oh my God, I can stand up and bend down to paint my toenails. Okay? Not that you really needed to know that. I could bend down before, but it was a lot harder because I had way more belly. I mean, I still have a lot of weight to shed and to get rid of. But it's the little things. I can wear socks again, certain socks that I couldn't fit over my little sausage feet. I have ankles again. My feet don't swell. It's all these little things. My energy levels are better. I feel better. So it was because she taught me something new. She gave me her knowledge on an understanding of a lifestyle. And now I understand it so much, and I like it so much that I will never stop this particular lifestyle, because it has changed me for the better. So again, those who know do, those that understand teach. That is from Aristotle. So think about that. Would you be able to teach somebody new? Because you never know when you can change somebody's life. Like, I'm serious. And if you have anything like that you've experienced, whether somebody has taught you something or you've taught them something, tell me those stories as well. Here are the emails, just one more time. April@thelilypadpodcast.com or thelilypadpodcast@gmail.com. Tell me your stories. Tell me those stories. And we'll be seeing you on the Lily Pad.
I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now. they all disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together. Let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me. You wanna get close to me? Why don't you do it right now? You know we met for a reason, but you're trying to deny that we should be together. It's heavy weather, we're heading for tonight. You better take what you can, 'cause the time is right now. We only need the two of us. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they will disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together. Let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me. I wanna get to your close, gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. If I could see you again, I don't know where to start. I've tried to fix every wound with this lone heart. I see that siren smile while I'd find a way to breathe. But the way that your eyes shatter mine, I will be defeated. But if I'd go back, I could turn away. But if I leave it, I couldn't let me. If I go back, I could turn away. But I would turn back, I'm bound to relapse. I wish I'd see you again, but I don't know where I start. You're so hard to detach, though I know I should let go. I would undo it all in a second if I could. But now that I know you were here, I just can't surrender. I just can't surrender. I just can't surrender. surrender. I just can't surrender. I just can't surrender. But if I go back, I could turn away. But if I leave it, I couldn't let me. If I go back, I could turn away. But I won't turn back. I'm bound to relapse. I know I'm not the only. I close my eyes at times.